so bad.
Welcome back to more of this. I managed to do it off screen. We were pretty much at the end last video of the battle, and I just felt like I shouldn't record it. It was basically the same thing, except I replayed it about 2 more times. Basically, I figured out that if you use the, whatever this is called, return to sender, and you just put, like, all these things around it, because I remembered that if you put it up, it was like a shield that just stood there, so you just put it here, and then they can't really hit it. They can only hit, like, very small sections of it, like right here. And basically, I managed to do it. It was a real pain in the ass. Like I said, it was basically last video, except, like, I just had to kill the Patriots, which eventually killed me. So, that's that. Let's go see Elizabeth. Woohoo.
Booker, come here.
What? What is it?
Look, you can use the songbird to bring the whole damn thing down. Destroy the siphon.
And that's what you want.
It's the only way we'll find the truth. About my finger, Comstock, everything.
Okay. I don't know how to, though. Like, oh, okay.
Tear it down. Tear it all down. Whistler! Elizabeth! The bird, Elizabeth! I lost control! He's coming!
No, he isn't.
What?
Where is he? Where is he?
It's okay. It's all right. I'm here. Just let go. There you go. There you go.
Elizabeth, I'm sorry.
Are we in Rapture now?
What is this place?
Oh
Elizabeth?
yeah, Rapture Metro.
It's a doorway. One of many. This way.
What do you mean it's a doorway? Where are you going?
Oh, come on. Yes, it's this way.
What Comstock said about your finger. Is there an answer here? Do you...
Down here. This is where we have to go.
Why? What is going on? Elizabeth, what do you mean this is a doorway?
I'll have to show you.
Okay.
Probably gonna regret this. City at the bottom of the ocean. Ridiculous.
Look at that. Thousands of doors. Opening all at once. My God, they're beautiful.
What, the stars?
Come on. Come on, it's this way. Come on.
No light pollution. Hey, it's the moon. Hi, moon.
Are you going to open it?
It's no good. Damn it. I thought thought once we were here, I could fully control it. I thought...
What is that?
It's a key.
Where did it come from?
It's always been there. I just couldn't see it. See? Not stars. They're doors.
Doors to...
To everywhere. All that's left is the choosing.
What?
What are all these lighthouses? Why are we... Who are...
There are a million worlds. All different and all similar. Constants and variables.
What?
There's always a lighthouse. There's always a man. There's always a city.
How do you know this?
I can see them through the doors. You, me, Columbia, Songbird. And sometimes, something's different, yet the same.
Constants and variables.
Yes.
Alright, like this door.
Look,
It's us.
not exactly. We swim in different oceans but land on the same shore. It always starts with a lighthouse.
Booker does
I
have
don't
massive
understand.
We don't need to. It'll happen all the same.
Why?
Because it does. Because it has. Because it will.
There's so many choices.
They all lead us to the same place. Where it started.
No one tells me where to go.
Booker. You've already been.
This is trippy. Oh look, there's us again. I like this door. Wait, hold on. This one, I don't know where this one would even take you. Oh, this one. Oh, sure. I think this is just fucking dandy. This one looks like a ghetto lighthouse. Look at that door.
Wait a minute. I know this place.
I don't.
I was here. It must have been 20 years ago, right after Wounded Knee. I was looking for...
Come on now, time's a-wasted.
Why were you here?
Are you ready to have your past erased? Are you ready to have your sins cleansed? Are you ready to be born again? Take my hand.
No, I don't want to.
But you already did, didn't you?
Are you ready to be born again?
I am.
Do you hate your sins?
I do.
Do you hate your wickedness?
Yes.
Do you want to clean the slate, leave behind all you were before, and be born again in the blood of the
Yes.
Lamb? Jesus, wash this man clean. Father, make him
Stop
born
it.
again. Lord,
Stop it!
what are you doing? Get off me! Get off! Son!
You didn't go through with it.
Think a dunk in the river's gonna change the things I've done? Let's get out of here. Hey, these doors of yours, they're all tears, right? We'll open one up. Open one up to Paris. I want to be shut of all this.
Not until we find Comstock.
Comstock's
What?
dead!
No. He was here. This way.
What? Dude, we just killed him. Oh, is he taking a shit? Nothing like killing a man while he's on the toilet.
And what of my debts?
Bring us the girl, and wipe away the debt.
This is the man who hired me to find you.
Really?
Yes. The girl for the debt. Wait, no, this is wrong. What is this? There was no baby. I remember. No, there was no baby, and if there was, I sure as hell wouldn't give it over to this guy.
Booker, you don't leave this room until you do.
Do it. Time is running short. Bring us the girl, and wipe away the debt.
What?
Go ahead.
No.
You can wait as long as you want. Eventually, you'll give him what he wants.
How do you know all this?
I can see all the doors, and what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, I see him.
Comstock. What choice do I have?
The debt's paid. Mr. Comstock washes you of all your sins.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
There was no baby. The deal was I go to Columbia to get you.
Booker, you're bleeding.
Oh. I remember what I remember.
Now we've upset him.
I don't expect this next bit will do much for his mood.
Come on.
Oh, there we go.
What are we doing here? Comstock's dead. We can just go on with our lives. You don't need
Dead?
to...
You mean like Chen Lin? Like Lady Comstock? No. He is alive in a million worlds. It's not over because the Prophet is dead. It will only be over when he never even lived in the first place.
What? Why would you bother doing this?
Hey. Hey, the deal's off, you hear me?
You're unstable.
The deal is off! Give her back! Give her back!
Fine, are you mad?
No, you will not get caught.
Give her back, you son of a bitch!
It's ready. Go.
No! No,
Shut
no, no!
down the machine!
No!
Shut it
Anna!
down! Shut down the
Anna!
machine! Now do it!
Give me back my daughter! No! Anna? No. No.
Then that means
I'm sorry.
Elizabeth is our daughter?
I'm so sorry. Anna, I'm sorry.
She's gone, Booker. Anna's gone. You shared this room with your regret for almost 20 years. Until one day, a man came to you and offered you a chance, a redemption. A chance for us to be together.
I told you it would work.
We already know it works. The question is, will he?
Anna.
You suppose he branded himself as some sort of penance?
Should have.
Don't see the point. What's done is done. What's done will be done. I suppose the brand is his hair shirt, as he is ours.
Wipe away the debt. Bring us the girl. Wipe away the debt.
See? He's starting to put his story together.
Wipe away the
You're quite fond of this theory of yours.
He's manufacturing new memories from his old ones.
Well,
wipe.
the brain adapts.
I should know.
Bring us
I
the
lived
girl.
it.
Booker, wake up. Booker, wake up. This is where it started.
I sold you. I sold you.
To your credit, you did try to weasel out of the deal.
This is all Comstock's fault. What if I went back? Killed him before he did any of this?
Things get set in motion.
How would one know how far back to go?
That's
boy
the only
makes
way
a
to
point.
do it. Go back to when he was born, and I'll smother this son of a bitch in his crib.
Wow. Booker, that's... Killing a child? Actually, killing a baby dude? Like, that's going a level... That's, it's pretty bad. Jesus.
Booker, are you sure this is what you
Not
want?
what I want, it's what he wants.
It's the only way to undo what I've done to you.
Booker DeWitt, are you ready to
What
be
is this?
born again?
Why are we back here?
This isn't the same place, Booker.
Of course it is. I remember.
Are you ready to leave behind all
You're
that
not-
has gone before? Wipe the slate clean.
Who are you?
You chose to walk away, but in other oceans, you didn't. You took the baptism. You were born again as a different man.
Stop.
It all has to end, to have never started. Not just in this world, but in all of ours.
Smother him in the crab.
Smother, 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 smother. Before the choice is made, before you are
And
reborn.
what name shall you take, my son?
He's Zachary Comstock. He's Booker DeWitt.
No. They're both.
Well, that was the game. Wow, that was quite the plot twist. So that was a pretty deep story. Nothing more I thought I was gonna, at the beginning when I started this, I had no idea this would be such a huge plot twist. Just completely in the other direction. Just wadoom. Man, that was actually pretty good. I'll admit, I really did enjoy that, especially with the whole aspect of other universes and what they lead to and all that. It's really fucking confusing, but I think that in this case, unlike in many stories that are told, they described it in such a manner that it was actually pretty understandable. I mean, I'm still a little bit, it's like one of those times where you understand something, but you still don't feel like you understand the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel right now, but I understand it. That's what's the important part. So I think this is a huge improvement over really what Bioshock 1 and I guess what Bioshock 2 is. I never played Bioshock 2. I did play some Bioshock 1 though. The story told here is just much better. It had tons of twists and turns. That really just does show good writing. There are multiple DLCs to this. I don't know if I'll play them. Maybe if they go on sale during the next sale, you might expect videos then. I don't know if people are interested in it. I mean, again, I started the series in 2015. I'm only completing it now in 2017, towards the end of August. But yeah, it was a pretty good story. And obviously it pays homage to Bioshock, the first game, and everything else. And the story of Elizabeth is pretty well written.
I may not always
What the
love
fuck is this song?
but long as there are stars,
What is this? Like the friggin' whatever. Again, it was a good story. I did enjoy it. The combat was fantastic. Can you people just shut the fuck up? Literally shut up.
God only knows what I'd be.
It was a really good story. And the combat was really well done. I do like especially the variety of guns. I like how the Vox have their own set of weapons that are kind of like modified after what the police used. You could obviously see some of the commentary of early 1900s, late 1800s Gilded Age in this series, which is rarely talked about, really. The huge class divide that existed, and obviously the people in the upper class and people in the lower class. It was pretty well done in that respect, and the combat was really good. I like, obviously, although I complained about it a few times in this series, I do like how Elizabeth was actually a not combat oriented. The fact that she would pass you things in the middle of combat was really well done, and obviously it didn't. Let me see if I can be able to say this. She didn't spawn it so often that it was like impossible for you to die. You know, and it was pretty well done. It was a really interesting take on having a companion in combat. It's rarely done. Music design was really good. Atmosphere was extremely well done. Each area in the game was really good. I guess really what it comes down to is the game does tell a great story. And there's a ton of aspects of the game. You know, you have your quote-unquote magic system, which is all the vigors. You have tons of different ways to play the game, per se, but ultimately it's all going to, from what I understand, all lead to the same end. Which does really bring up the fact of how replayable is this game when you get right down to it. Which I guess is my main gripe about the game, is that I don't see much purpose into replaying it, right? You know, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I just personally, now as I get older, look at this. They have Girls Just Want to Have Fun, Fortunate Son. This is all the freaking songs that they played through the tears. This is hilarious. But yeah, as I get older, I always want games to have more replayability, which I don't see too much of this game having. Perhaps the DLC would add to that, but I don't know. Looking at everything else, you know, the whole game's great. As from a technical standpoint, it is very well done. Story's good. Combat, atmosphere, score, everything. I guess my only gripe with the game is that I don't really know how replayable it is when you get right down to it. Because it seems like it all leads to the same ending. And I believe this game doesn't have multiplayer, so I don't really know what the purpose of, like, you know, replaying it, because, I don't know. But it certainly is a very good game. Absolutely. I just don't know how good it would become if you played it a second time, a third time, a fourth time, a fifth time. But I guess that's not really what they were going for. What they were really trying to do was tell a story, so I don't know. There's no other real gripes I have about the game. Not really at all. Yeah, not at all. It was all pretty well done, and just, it was a fun game. Oh, and they have the whole "from the team" and everything. So what do I give the game with my supreme rating? Probably an 8.5 out of 10. Again, fantastic game. Really was. Story, combat, everything was great. I just don't know how replayable this game is, which may be the make or break between me and the game, or whether other people would play this game multiple times. You know, I see other games like this, which I can kind of draw parallels between, is this and Dishonored, where Dishonored does tell a fantastic story. And I think that there's only one ending. I can't really remember. I played it so long ago. But in the same as this game and that game, which I feel are very similar in many aspects, in the fact that they're trying to tell one story. You know, they have great stories and great combat, great everything. But between these two, you know, I don't know how replayable the two of them are. But I guess that's that. So again, 8.5 out of 10. I actually recommend you pick it up. I would, if the DLCs are at this high level of quality of writing, score, atmosphere, combat, and all that, then I would absolutely say go pick them up. Again, I don't really know personally how good they are, but yeah, you might see more of them on the channel. I don't know. I don't even know when this is going to get uploaded, because I'm going to college in 2 weeks, so I don't even have much time to do much anymore. So this is probably going to be lots of the filler content that you likely see throughout the fall, and maybe the winter. I don't know. I'll need to be working that out later. But absolutely, again, say go pick it up. Great game. 8.5 out of 10. Fantastic story. fantastic combat and all that. And thank you all for joining. You might see more games in the future. Well, you probably will. Absolutely. Probably some Skyrim mods, more games. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. And I'll just leave this whole end credits play out. And thank you all for watching.
I can stand this indecision, married with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to say that you never needed one headline, why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world.
This is fine. It's that one line I don't.
Yeah.
Well, he'll figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. Went back home, Lord. My home was lonesome. Went back home, Lord.
My home was lonesome. All my brothers, sisters cried. What a home. See, but then now it's too short. Now it's one too short. Because then it goes, what a home. So here, we'll play it one more time. Went back home, Lord. My home was lonesome. All my brothers, sisters cried. What a home so sad and lonely. And then it's missing the next line. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the second, that's the third, that's the fourth. But then, and I don't think that's supposed to say lonely.
Probably lonely. We're supposed to line.
We'll get the actual.
Nothing else.
Can we run it through this video lyrics? There are loved ones in the glory whose dear forms you often miss. When you close your earthly story, will you join them in their bliss? Will the circle be unbroken by and by, or by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the joyous days of childhood, oft they told of wondrous love, pointed to the dying Savior. Now they dwell with Him above. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, or by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. You remember songs of heaven which you sang with childish voice. Do you love the hymns they taught you, or are songs of earth your choice? Will the circle be unbroken by and by, or by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. You can picture happy sky lord in the sky. One by one their seats were empty. One by one they went away. Now the family is parted. Will it be complete one day? That's it. Do you think that this one should be like slowed down a little bit since it's the last verse?
You can do that.
Otherwise, there's like, well, otherwise there's just like an abrupt ending, right?
All right. Well, what I want to do. You guys are really, really, really good. What I want to do is
Make it worse.
I want to take the tempo down a little bit if we can, and sort of start by finding like Booker. If you could just be sort of like picking away at the beginning first, and then sort of start to play the song, and maybe then you guys kind of find the tempo together a little bit. I want it to feel you guys are so excellent and professional.
Yeah, no, it won't be like that.
I want to make it sound like it's not like, you know,
Sure.
Sheryl Crow and
Right.
Eric Clapton in a session. So
He gets Eric Clapton, I get Sheryl Crow.
John, who do you want, John?
Right. Yeah. Joplin.
Ex-Tina?
Britney Spears and CeeLo.
Anna?
Is that you?